Hello, Leo, and welcome to your Hidden Truth reading. In this reading, we are going to explore how this person is feeling, what they want to say, and what actions they will take, if any. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Let's see. We have guilt. So they're ashamed of themselves, right? They feel like they screwed everything up, that they are to blame. At least they are accepting blame in the situation. So let's see what else they want to say. This is for Leo. What do they want to say to Leo? I am becoming a better person. Are they? That's what they're going to try to do. So this, I feel like they're ashamed of themselves in regards to the choices that they made. I feel like they stepped out on you. Okay, now they have regrets, and now they're going to try to heal that part of themselves that, maybe it's some sort of addiction that they have, and the need to have multiple people in their life, right? All right, some sort of problem. Let's see what's going on. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? This resonates with you, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Leo, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Leo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Leo. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. Let's see. Quiet. They want to make it better. You've shut the door on them. So, it's like they couldn't handle their life. So they took the immature way out, and instead of like discussing things with you, trying to fix things, trying to put more effort in trying to handle their life, handle the relationship with you, they took the immature way out and stepped outside of the relationship and cheated and lied about it. And now they're going through some sort of healing process. They're trying to become a better person. They're trying to figure this out. It's ego. It's immaturity. It's like they could not, in the relationship with you, they could not be who you wanted them to be, and their ego got destroyed in that. They're just extraordinarily immature. And now, you've shut the door on them. And they know that they literally have to grow up and become a different person in order to have you in their life. The trust was absolutely broken. So it could be a situation like once a cheater, always a cheater. It was shaky. I mean, they were happy, but the relationship was shaky because of them and their behaviors. Secretive. They may, like I said, they may have like some sort of a, it's not like a, for some of you, it may be like a sex addiction, but it's more of an attention addiction. They have to have that ego validated, and you were not validating their ego and giving them a pat on the back with every little teeny tiny thing that they did. And because you were doing more and you were doing it better. Even when it came down to doing the dishes, this person may practice a concept called weaponized incompetence. Like, oh, you do it better than me, so you just do it. You know, dishes are just an example. And it's like they became just another burden, another child for you to deal with because they were immature. So they had to go and get validation outside of the relationship with you. Okay, before we get too deep into the situation, Leo, for those of you that are interested, I do have more availability in the month of May. We're booking towards the end of May at this point. I may open up more in addition to what I usually do in the month of June, depending on how things go, my energy level, that kind of thing. But if you're interested in a private reading, you can visit secrettarot.com. I'll leave the link in the description box and also pinned in the comments. Okay, so it's a matter of maturity, a matter of they just play games, and it's bottom line, they need to grow up. Knight of Wands here. So now they did this like triangulation, right? They got involved, and I feel like I said this to somebody else. They got involved in a sticky situation. A person that wasn't very good to them. So they kind of got a dose of their own medicine here. They screwed up. So they've been wrangling with the big bad wolf over here. While you were like this loyal canine, doing everything, taking care of everything. But they almost, with that concept of weaponized incompetence, they almost forced you into the parent role. And so not only do they have attention addiction, but they're also kind of lazy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or somebody with Pisces in their chart. You found out, and now they're ashamed of themselves. Would they have been ashamed if they had kept it hidden? Now they're on the outs, and without somebody there being their rock, being that loyal canine taking care of everything, they may have some money issues on top of everything else. So they're on the outs. 5 of Pentacles. They're going to try to apologize for this. Is the trust broken? What is the intention behind this emotional expression with this Knight of Cups? They want to get back in there, God knows. They want you to open the door for them again because it's cold and they're broke. And they're dealing with a lunatic at this point. They're dealing with that big bad wolf, and they just want to come home where it's nice and cozy and everything is taken care of. So we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with Virgo in their chart, doing a lot of soul searching here. They are obtaining wisdom, right? But things are really, really quiet. They won't be quiet for long. So it's like the door to their happy home has been nailed shut by you. They thought that they, it wasn't even the fact that the grass was greener. It was just they needed somebody to say, oh, you're such a good, oh, just stroke their ego and make them feel better. But they were dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing, really. So when they come back around and try to get this door open, now they're going to be like, okay, this is where I need to be. I'm loyal. I'm dedicated. I want this to last forever. I'll do anything. I'll level up. I'll grow up. Whatever it takes. 10 of Pentacles here. However, the damage has been done. And somebody got in the way. It was them, really, that got in the way. 3 of Swords there. So they miss you. Their heart is broken. But they know they broke your heart too. This is for Leo. Yeah, they ruined everything. They watch you. Right now at this stage of the game is like they're watching, but they're keeping their hands to themselves. They're not doing much until it's the right time to move, until it's the right time to communicate and really express themselves, their regret. But they wanted you to wait around. I don't think you are. I think you're moving on. I see that here. And that bothers them. But it's also kind of shocking them into reality that you're not tolerating half-assed situations and you're not sacrificing your energy to them anymore. They ruined everything. And they know it. So in order to get back into their happy home, they're going to have to put in a massive amounts of effort into themselves so they can put in a massive amount of effort into you. They're trying to figure out how to do that. But this is you, right? Wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. They may not be allowed to open up the door again, but they are going to try. They're going to move on this, okay? But you may have left them in the dust. You're moving on. You're trying to. You could be dealing with a Cancer or somebody with Cancer in their chart. They're watching everything. Everything. Just because they're silent right now doesn't mean they're going to be silent for long. Page of Swords here. Because Page of Wands, you're going to be hearing from this person. It's going to be, very passionate, very heartfelt, Knight of Cups. But what is the intention here? Is the trust completely and utterly destroyed? If the shoe was on the other foot, would they have tolerated you behaving that way? Or would they be like, I'm out of here? I think you sacrificed, I think you tolerated so much from this individual. You may just be completely done, but that's entirely up to you on what you want to do when they do step forward and they do make a move and they do try to communicate with you. All right, Leo, that is what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said, if you would like a private reading, you can visit secrettarot.com for more info. And I'll leave the link in the description and also pinned in the comments. You can also follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.